How's it going, guys? In this video, I've been doing crazy stuff with Goliath and having all kinds of fun with my buddies. And in this one, I really want to do some diving and show everybody what this is all about. So here you go. I'm just free diving and checking it all out. Right before Captain Ben Chansey and my buddy Tiger dropped down some big bonitas to catch these guys. But this is just what they look like, some of the spots that I fish. And it's usually only like this in the summertime, but it's a pretty amazing thing to see up close and personal. I mean, these things are intimidating when you're down there with them. It's kind of spooky because they could probably, you know, take a hold of my arm or leg if they wanted to, but I don't think they would. Look at this little guy coming up to check me out. He's got someone's rig in his mouth that he broke off in the wreck. But at this point, I gotta head back up for a breath. The current was really strong this day, so it took me a while to breathe up and really relax so I could make a dive. But yeah, here's our chum bait to try and bring them to the surface. And as you can see, there's a lot of bait fish in the area. There's all kinds of bait fish on this spot. It's a wreck. It's a barge, and there's just so much life. And there's Captain Ben Chansey and Tiger, and they're gonna try and drop this bonita down and catch a giant grouper here.
Get ready. Get ready. Okay.
So here we go. Captain Chansey's dropping his bait down now. You can see in the upper part of the screen that bonita just going down, floating down, and I'm still on the surface. I'm just kind of watching and watching these big giant monsters check out the bait. That's a 15-pound bonita right there, so just keep that in mind. And you'll see that one just spooked. As he yanked it, it spooked off. But you'll see when it sinks down to the bottom, a lot of fish will grab it and spit it out. They'll grab it and they'll spit it out, and that's just part of the, it's part of the game, because these are big baits we're using, and the hooks really aren't as big as you'd think. I mean, they are 20-0 circle hooks, but we need bigger hooks. Not a lot of companies make the right size hook for us. Look at them. Oh, he wants to get it so bad. And they're just sizing it up, and you'll see this one's going to inhale it and just suck it in. Loop. He took it. And that's a smaller one. See, the bait just came right out when he came tight. And it just takes a bigger fish to really get a hold of that bait. When they really get a hold of it and get it down the hatch, that hook will finally find the right place in its mouth. But here you can see I'm just kind of talking to Ben, telling him what happened, and all those fish are just down there waiting for that bonita, and the bonita's still down there, and I think they're all just down there getting ready to grab it and inhale it. But at this point I'm tired because I've been diving. So, oh, big one just grabbed it. And there he is. I think that's nope, he spit it out. So he's bringing it up. He's going to reset because the current's really ripping at this point. I'm way behind the boat where I dove down from, and his bait started drifting way back. So we want to get me to swim back up, and he's going to drop it back down again. Alright, here we go. It's going back down, and as you can see, it's highly competitive down there. It's like the buffet line when you're trying to get your favorite food and your buddy's beating you to it. You know, these guys, they don't play around. And you can see one just grabbed it, and he's going off with it, and he's actually heading back to the wreck with it. They know what's up. They're trying to get close to the wreck as they can before you get that hook in them, and they'll try and break you off from the wreck real fast because that's their survival. They don't know that they're going to be going back down there. And they are a protected species. They're protected from harvest and pulling them out of the water.
That's a big one!
There we go. He's got a big one on, and I think he actually just got it hooked. And so now I'm kind of tired on the surface, but the fight is on. And there's Ben's fish that he's fighting. That's a big fish. When I saw it eat, I yelled to him. I said, that's a big one. And it definitely is a really big fish. And that's pretty much how they fight. You know, this fish is just so heavy, he knows that he can use his weight and just stay down there. And it doesn't look like it, but Captain Chansey, he's up there pulling as hard as he can right now and doing his best not to get ripped out of the boat. These fish are just so strong, and that's what's really incredible about these Goliath grouper. That's what draws most of the people back to catch more of them, because they're just so strong, so incredibly fast. And then they tire out. But if you can withstand the battle, then you can land these monsters. And there you have it. There's the full fight from the beginning, from the eat to the end. I mean, this fish is done. Once they hit the surface, they might make one more run if they're really feisty, but it's over. It's over for these guys once they float to the surface. Then they need a little bit of revival, and they're good to go back down. You know, the mortality rate on these things is, it doesn't happen. It's awesome. They all live. They all go back down, and then I can catch the same fish again another day.